RG3, Ryan Clark, allow it. Just allow it. You get what I mean? What happened, and let's move on. Always like to do something different style of video, different from everybody. I don't want to put myself in. No way. So, Caitlin Clark done a hard foul on Angel Reese the other night, and now it's caused a beef, a little online tiff with RG3 and Ryan Clark. They're beefing been backwards and forwards. So RG3 gave his take on the foul and what Angel Reese was gonna do after, where he basically said that, Angel Reese don't like Caitlin Clark and she was gonna sucker punch her, and she was saved by the other girl. And Ryan Clark took offense to that because basically, he clapped back and he was saying to him, you don't understand what black women have to go through in this, in America, or in this world, the stuff that they have to deal with on their rise to fame. Where basically, to how I perceive or what I think about it is basically saying Caitlin Clark got her fame really quick and really easy, while the black girls they have to go through jump through hoops basically to get it. And for you to say that she was gonna sucker punch her and then she might lose her job and stuff like that, for a lot of guys out there, a lot of men, a lot of black men, they're gonna defend their black woman first before they defend anything. So Ryan Clark, on his podcast, The Pivot, he basically, was saying you can tell there's no love lost there between him and RG3. He basically was saying in that, yeah, he saved him again, because both of them used to work on Monday Night Football, and when we used to play together and stuff like that. So you can tell they don't like each other. And basically, it was saying to RG3 is like, you don't even know how to have you haven't even had the conversation with a black woman to see how they go on, what they have to go through in a day-to-day basis, because both your wife that you've been with have both been white. Now, for me, that was kind of a bit of a low blow in a way, but then RG3 kind of clapped back and was saying that, it was disrespectful, which, anybody would have come out and say that. But when he's coming out and he's saying that, he disrespected his wife and his kids when no one didn't hear him say anything about his kids. And it wasn't even, to me personally, I don't think, it was a low blow, but I didn't think that he was disrespecting his wife. I just think he's basically letting him know, listen, you haven't got a black woman in your household to, his mom might be black, sisters might be black, if he's got any. You don't know what it's like for a black woman to go, when the things that they go through to get where they need to be. Basically, he's sticking up for Angel Reese. He's sticking up for his black queen. And, this to me is kind of pointless. Yeah, the two of you probably don't like each other, have past history and stuff like that. But, it don't really need to be heard or carried on like this in the media. And allow it. That's all I can say to you guys. RG3, Ryan Clark, allow it. Just allow it. You get what I mean? What happened, and let's move on. Caitlin Clark, she rose to fame quite fast, and her and Angel Reese, they haven't got no love for each other. You can see it, but it's a game. That's just how it is. It's happened. People don't have to like each other. People don't have to like each other, because RG3 was saying, oh yeah, you can tell Angel Reese don't like her. No, she don't like her. And that's just how it is. Just like how Ryan Clark don't like you. That's just how it is. People don't have to like who they don't like. You get what I mean? You don't have to like no. If you don't like somebody, you don't like somebody. So him saying that, Angel Reese don't like Caitlin Clark, you can tell that she don't like her, because at the end of the day, yeah, as far as in my eyesight, Angel Reese is just seeing that Caitlin Clark is just a quick come up. You get what I mean? And she's been pushed by the media and white America. That's what I think. And with Angel Reese is, they're looking at it like, us girls, we're out here, we're the face of the NBA, WNBA. You get what? We're out here work. There's a lot of black girls out there that are working harder than Caitlin Clark and doing better than her, and they're not, they're not being put in every media paper or being talked about on a regular basis. You're talking about someone who's, who's yeah, maybe a little bit above average. You get what I mean? And that's just how it is. There's a lot of black men you can't really talk about their black queens like that. There's a lot of black men that you can't really talk about. Them black girls like that, black women like that. You get what I mean? They're gonna come out defending them no matter what. And I think that that's what Ryan Clark did. But these guys don't have no love for each other, it seems. And all I can just say, is just love it. It's a game. Caitlin Clark fouled Reese, Angel Reese hard, and it's just a back and forth thing. And they just have to go out there and be tough. Angel Reese just have to go out there and do a thing, just like how Caitlin Clark is doing her thing. And I don't think like Caitlin Clark was like pushing for all of this hype and stuff like that. Maybe she was, maybe she wasn't. But I don't think that she was. I think, she just got pushed because the WNBA needed somebody to put forward, to represent, the real America. Like, Angel Reese them and the rest of them are not in the real America, but that's just how it is. And, life goes on, man. Life goes on. Too much people take too much things seriously and just need to just allow it. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, just allow it. Guys, thank you guys for tuning in to the channel. The bell is somewhere here. There's a bell so you can get notified as soon as I put up any new video. But that can happen if you subscribe to the channel also. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I mean. The button is somewhere here. If you press it down there, there'll be a button there to tell you what to do. Thank you guys for watching.